Welcome to Tammie's Table. Today we're going to be talking about breakfast, a boost for your brain. So Jaden and I are here and we're going to be talking about the importance of breakfast. But my first question to you, Jaden, do you eat breakfast every day?
I did not today.
Okay. And that is probably true of most of our students who are out there. You know, why didn't you eat breakfast?
I was trying to be on time to be here.
Okay, so a little rush, trying to get to where you needed to be, okay. And that's pretty common. You know, most people, they want to sleep in a little bit, I assume, you know, and have a time frame, and especially if you're trying to get to class or work on time. But it's important to remember that breakfast is going to jumpstart your metabolism. It gives you energy, but it also is needed for your brain so that you can focus. And what do you think is going to happen mid-morning if you don't eat breakfast?
Probably a mental crash.
Yeah. You know, you start to get tired, you can't focus, especially if you are in class and trying to think through problems or you're taking an exam, that can be an issue. So what we want to do is we want to look at how can we have breakfast and fuel our body, but still do that in a very limited time frame. So even though you have a busy schedule, we can make some different breakfast options in like 5 to 10 minutes.
Awesome.
And we're gonna look at that today. We have 3 different breakfast options. You ready to start?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's start with a smoothie. So we need to take a banana and we're gonna use the blender to make our smoothie. Go ahead and put the banana in the blender. Breakfast supports attention and memory, and that's important in order to succeed. So go ahead and stick the banana in there. And a balanced breakfast doesn't have to be something that is very fancy. It actually doesn't even have to be breakfast food, because some people don't like breakfast food. But you want to think about quality of ingredients. So in this case, we have a fruit, we have banana that's going in there. You also want to put some peanut butter in there. So we need a tablespoon of peanut butter. And that's your protein. So we have the peanut butter going in. Like I said, that's our protein. And it also has some healthy fat in it. Next, we're gonna add a handful of spinach. And of course, spinach is a vegetable. And finally, we need some milk. And you can use any type of milk. You can use regular milk, whether it be fat, whole fat, or skim milk, and then also soy milk. So we're gonna use a cup of milk to put in the blender. And if you look at what we've put in the blender so far, we have a fruit, a vegetable, a protein, and now a dairy. So 4 of the 5 food groups are going into this smoothie, which means that it's nutrient dense. There are gonna be a lot of nutrients, and it's also gonna be filling. Now comes the important part. We need to blend. I'm going to go ahead and pour that in the measuring cup so we can see what it looks like. And what did that take? Probably less than 5 minutes to put together a healthy drink. It's cost efficient. You can use ingredients that you have at your house. You don't have to buy anything fancy. But you have something that's going to nourish your body and fuel your brain. We have a couple other options to look at as well. Okay, the second option are overnight oats. And this is an example of what the overnight oat is going to look like whenever you take it out of the refrigerator in the morning. In order to make the overnight oats, we have a mason jar there. So we need half a cup of oats. Half a cup of oats. And then we're gonna add milk to it. Now, oats, remember, are grains, and that's the 5th food group. So we need a half a cup of milk, or you could use yogurt. Add a teaspoon of chia seeds. And then some berries. The berries look wonderful. Looks good. You can put the lid on, stir it, shake it a little bit, and then stick it in the refrigerator. In the morning, when you're ready to go, it's ready to go. So a few minutes in the evening are gonna help to have breakfast ready for you in the morning, and you can grab it and go. And then the last recipe that we wanted to mention, we're not going to make it, but this again is easy. You can scramble some eggs, and once the eggs are scrambled, you can put them into a tortilla, add some spinach, add a little bit of salsa, fold it up, wrap it up, nuke it a little bit, and you're on your way to class. Easy, something quick and fast that's going to get you ready for school and help to fuel your brain for the day. So remember, we're thinking about breakfast. We want to fuel your morning and we want to feed your focus.